Hello, welcome back to the BK 100% RRBA tutorial. In this video we're going to go over Bubblegloop Swamp, so let's go. We're going to get in Talent Trot and leave the level. Jump down. Big jump. I like to zoom out and change the camera here. Peck over here and get in the backflip. Here we're going to try and jump under this Champa. We're going to aim for the slope part right under him, then slide up. Like that. Jump here, jump, slide, peck, and beak thrust. Now we're going to do a big jump and talent trot here into the water. This is faster than roll jumping. Hold B, of course, and surface at the end of the stroke. That wasn't good, but you get the point. You can get some eggs here if you need them. Hopefully you don't need them, but they're good. Ignore my minus 23 jiggies. It's just a practice run glitch. Get in Talent Trot, we're going to do a big jump, sort of down left. Into this alcove, okay, whatever. Now here we're going to surface right away instead of swimming all the way there. Right about here. Past the waterfall. And jump flutter all the way across. Generally it's faster to jump flutter than it is to swim underwater. But it's somewhat situational, so I'll let you know when to do what. Here, just walk down to this corner, then jump. It's much easier. Then jump, peck into this note door. Here we're going to try and roll, jump, flutter, and get in Talent Trot in the loading zone. Just like that. Now, up to left here, jump. Hug this wall as much as possible. Big jump, and then spam it. Here we're going to damage boost into the swamp, slide down this big jump, now aim for this safe spot. Here we're going to do more slope abuses, so jump onto the left, then jump to the right, left, and aim. It's pretty much as straightforward as that. It's a slope abuse, so if you stay on one side too long, then you'll just slide to the bottom. So just be careful. It's not too hard. Same thing on the way back. Get in Talent Trot, come over here. Left, then right, then left, then right. Now, big jump all the way here. I would highly recommend getting this honeycomb box, because it's much safer. It's really risky to not get it. Hold on a second, I want to do something. Okay, so we're gonna enter Bubblegloop. Right away there's gonna be a croc that we're gonna shoot. There's gonna be a setup for this that I can't really slow down for. So basically what it is once the puzzle pieces are fully set in, double tap C right, so just press it 2 times fast. Then hold up right on the joystick to fall off. Then you can shoot straight up, about straight up. You might have to aim for it just a bit, but it looks like this. Double tap C right, shoot up. And just start jumping over here. Get in Talent Trot and jump over here. Skip the text and we're gonna go fast here. We need to go fast here to make a leaf cycle. You get these, get the ginger, get these, big jump. Slide for all of these. Jump over a note here. Now we should have made the cycle, so yeah. We made the cycle so we can jump back over here. If you didn't make that cycle, it's fine. If you got the honeycomb box health, then you have extra health anyway, so it's whatever. Here, there would normally be a token here. So what you want to do, you don't want to just hold up here. That's slow. You want to either jump flutter like that. So just jump flutter right before you reach the top. Personally, I don't really like that. For some reason, I'm not so good at it, so whatever. What I personally like to do is just do a big jump from like pretty low, and you'll just reach the top without the flutter. Get in Talent Trot, big jump all the way here, peck now, B plus this. Here you want to be sort of on the left side of this egg, then you're going to roll off and jump into the egg, and you're going to peck on the X. Alternatively, you can just jump off like this, and then peck onto the egg, but the optimal movement is to roll, jump, peck. Roll, jump, peck, just like that. Jump, beak bust, beak barge. Now this last beak bust, try not to hit the dead center of the egg. Try and hit like the side or something. There's just a dead zone, so yeah. To get in Talent Trot, jump to this note, Then I just jump for every note. Big jump here. I just do big jumps all the way to the log. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get this. Come over here. Jump. Peck and beak dust. Now here, we're going to get a lot of stuff during this timer section. It's pretty lenient, so don't worry too much about it, I guess. As a beginner, you may want to just walk for all those notes. Optimally, you would just jump for all of them, if you can. It just takes a lot of practice for the muscle memory. Here, shoot an egg here, get in talent shot and start walking down a bit. Now just get all the rest of these notes. There would normally be a token here that you need to get. Now, yeah, just get all of these. Just really try and practice this with a consistent camera, and you should be good. Jump and peck into the jiggy. The best you can get here is a 19 on the timer, which is really, really hard. So here what I like to do is I like to tap R and then get in talent shot, just so the camera's facing this way. Now we're going to do a big jump all the way here, skip the text, and we're going to kill all these triggers. Kill all of them. Now here we're just going to jump into the last one. We're not going to do the jiggy jig during the cutscene. It's slower than just getting it as a crocodile. Now here, getting talent shot. We're going to go to the mud huts. Chop that all the way up. So here, for mud huts, every mud hut jump you do saves 3 seconds, about. So you can do them if you want. If you don't want to, you can just break all the huts and then use the shock pads for all of them. I'm not going to show it just because it's straightforward. To do the mud huts, you just basically want to be like on the brown circle at the top here. That's like closest to the next hut, if that makes sense. And yeah, just take the best lines you can. Pretty much it. It's not too difficult. Jump here, get in talent shot, get all these notes, and then jump up. Do not get the grunty switch. You have to break this hut. It's really hard to do this mud hut jump. Now here, this last one is the most lenient. It's pretty straightforward, same as all the other. Here we're going to jump and beak bust this, and then while we're waiting for the jiggy to fall, we're going to face towards that croctus and then hold R. Mash C left, hold R as we turn towards that croctus, just so we know where we're rolling to. So roll down here. Now here, when the croctus is closing his mouth, that's when you want to shoot. Also, you really want to keep in mind that Kazooie aims a bit to the left. She doesn't aim straight forward, she always aims a tiny, tiny bit to the left. So keep that in mind, and shoot when the croctus is closing its mouth. Get in talent shot, big jump off. Mash C left, walk a bit, big jump onto this, and continue on. Get this, and we're going to go all the way here. This route is basically just following the croctuses. Here, for this jump, just tap A for like a quarter second or something, then hold up. You should be able to make it up. Or you can just peck up. Doesn't really matter. But you want to make sure to peck into the boots. It's just like pecking into Jiggy, surprisingly. You want to peck into the boots. And you always want to jump with the boots too. It's fast. It's just like talent shot, basically. Always want to change directions with a jump as well. And don't reach the end of the slide, per se. If you do this fast enough, you can jump onto here before the boots timer runs out. Here, jump around here. Get the jump roll, roll jump peck. Here, same thing, either jump flutter. Let me do that again. Jump flutter, or just jump from the bottom like that. Backflip and beak bust. Roll, jump, peck. Jump flutter over here. Just get this as best as you can. If you get hit during the cutscene, then you can move during the cutscene. And if that happens, then hold up right and spam A. So yeah, coming on over here, get this note. We always leave a note just so we can keep our slide during all the lobs. Come over here, peck, jump, beak bust, roll here. Here we're gonna shoot this guy's mouth while it's opening. Or like, while it's closed, I guess. It's pretty straightforward like that. Sometimes you might want to jump peck onto him after you shoot the egg, because this guy can be in the way, and that can suck. So yeah, big jump into this swamp for this Jinjo. Come over here. Here we're gonna jump, beak bust, hold Z and mash them enough to get in time for skip this text with only B and jump in. Whoops. Jump in, yeah, just like that. We're gonna get these notes. Here we're gonna do the Tiptup trick, the cutscene trick. We're gonna come behind him. Normally there would be a token here that you would get. So if you don't want to do this trick, then just walk beside him and talk to him. But to do this trick, what you want to do is jump straight down from here. Then you'll recoil off of him. Then you'll be able to move while he's talking and while he's like giving his text box. While he's giving his text box, you're gonna want to jump right or walk right to there, sort of. See if I can give you a visual cue. Right on the E in the view totals. You're gonna walk right there, basically, maybe a bit lower, and then you're gonna skip his text box. And once half of the text box is like away, then you jump into him. So it looks like this. Straight down, walk here, skip the text, jump into him. Hold up right now, and roll flutter, roll jump flutter. And just do his Simon Says game. Always recoil towards the middle after the end of each round. And yeah. Purple, red, light blue, red, purple. Red, purple. Always recoil towards the middle. For this last one, you might want to just write this down. Purple, red, yellow, red, yellow, pink, yellow. Yellow is actually the best to land on. Purple, red, yellow, red, yellow, pink, yellow. So with yellow, you can try and do this little trick where you beak bust the very top of his face. Then you can just, then after you recoil, you can jump right here. Don't talk to him again. And then you can do the jiggy jig during the cutscene. It's really hard, so likely you won't get it. It would basically look like this, but I didn't get it. That's how precise it is. So come up here onto this pedestal, backflip, beak bust before you reach the top, and then recoil into the jiggy. And we're gonna get the notes and head out. One thing you want to note here, if you end the last round on red or purple, then get these notes before you get the jiggy and the stuff. Then you can just leave tank top. Alright, so jump down left here, baby jump and peck onto the jiggy. I like to do the same thing here where I tap R and then get in talent trot. Then jump here. Here you might want to get some health. Get up to 6 health here if you need it. 6 health is how much you need to do both parts of the maze without the boots. You always have to do the first parts with the boots. Peck onto the boots, always jump, and just take the best lines as you can. Pretty straightforward. Jump to change direction, very important. And get out of the maze. Here, you want to land on this last note, get in talent trot, take a hit, jump here, and jump here. Should be on this side, jump for this note, jump for this note, jump for this note. Oh, whoops, that's fine. Here, what I like to do is, I like to peck onto this way, tap R, and then beak bust. I also like to zoom in there. It's pretty difficult. This part is pretty difficult starting it out. Just takes practice. Peck onto the jiggy. Now here back, I like to tap R, get in talent trot, and then just make your way back. There's not much I can say here other than just try your best to make it through. You can also just not do this in talent trot if you want. But yeah. Here you would just normally jump through, but I lost the health first, whatever. You need 3 health minimum to get past. Here, normally there would be a token behind here that you would need It's crucial to this route, and then jump in. Here, big jump in front of this pole. Skip the text again. Now we're gonna do a big jump, then hold up at the P, just for a bit. Then jump here, jump straight down, jump behind his chair, jump behind his chair, slide, peck, walk, transform. Alright? So this is our first transformation of the crocodile in this route. Skip the text, jump down left, then start chomping. Chomping is the fastest form of movement with the crocodile. So yeah, come over here into this small hole here, keep chomping, fall down here, then just keep chomping and go into Vile. Vile, hopefully I can give you some advice. If you don't want to skip this, I will try my best to give some advice, but I'd at least recommend speeding this up. So go into his... This is important. So Vile has a little radius around him where you have to go into him to talk. If you accidentally skip the text, then you have to go out of his radius and then back in to talk to him again. So yeah, you want to hold A here and press A to accept. Do not skip this text. Now you can skip this text. Here, ideally, you would get all these collectibles. All of them. Gold feather, now get the shoes. Get the egg. Get this. You get this token as well. There would be a token here that you would get. And you can get those notes if you want, but it doesn't really matter. Now just start getting all these. General Vile advice is that you want to go in front of where he's going. Personally, for the first 2 rounds, or the first round, I really don't. Personally, I don't care. If you want to be safe, just go for what he's going. If you get all the collectibles at the beginning, then he'll go really, really slow. So yeah. Just get more than 100. If you get 35, then you'll get an extra life, which can be cool. Okay. Now here, on the second round, you don't want to get the shoes right when this runs out. You want to wait a tiny bit, just because you want to set it up so after the third round, you can leave Vile with the shoes. So here, around when it's like 50 or 40, that's when you would want to get them. So here, just don't get the grumblies, get the rumblies. Follow where he's going. You can jump over him and chomp above him to get what he wants. And yeah. This round is pretty simple. Just get the yumblies and not the grumblies. Notice it goes faster the more you get, just because it's rubber banding. Okay, so for the third round, this is the really hard round. So the count of the yumblies and grumblies, it switches every 10 seconds. So whenever there's a 1 in the timer, that's when it switches. So get the shoes, so it switches. Get the grumblies, just get whatever he wants. So get this. He won't have that, so whatever. Get this. I just see a path, so I take it. But generally, you want to go and get what he's getting. Gotta go back to where he is. There he is. Get this. Oh, almost. Now here, if you want to be faster, you can try and get here the grumblies at the top, so he goes towards the bottom. Now you want to be right beside him, towards the middle of the room. You want to be right beside him towards the middle of the room when the game ends, because he'll spawn the jiggy towards the middle of the room, and you want to be within his radius that I talked about earlier in order to not talk to him. Because if you're in that radius, then you walk out, then he won't talk to you. But if you're out of that radius and you walk into it to get the jiggy, then he will talk to you, and that's wrong. Then get these notes, and go up. Here, change the camera, we'll see left a bunch. And aim for this jiggy. Ideally, you would have 1 health here. Jump over this log. Here, what I like to do is I like to use a medium zoom. Hold R as you go towards this note. Chomp. There will be 2 tokens here, 1 here. I like to change the camera once. Get this one over here. Get the Jinjo. Don't touch the camera. Get this, get that. Get the jiggy, and then come over here. Don't change the camera like that, just do it there at the end. So this dragonfly is RNG, pretty much. Wow, he's in a really bad spot. You want to make sure that he can come to you. And yeah. So yeah, that's Bubblegloop Swamp. I'll see you in the next video.